All right, lads, we're live. Uh, the objective for today's shenanigans is to win some havoc games, climb the rest of the way to 40 so I can start playing the game properly, and otherwise have some fun. Now, I may not be here all the way until 5 because I have been making some plans to potentially test out a new concept for Havoc 40 challenge runs. So I might have to use some of my normal streaming time for that, since I only have so much time each day. Gotta allocate it where I can get it, you know? But we're gonna do it. We're gonna do some Havocs. It sounds like I need one additional person. I'm gonna hop in my own Discord here, because we're gonna get some people going. So give me just a second. You're too employed to play right now. We need just one person, so... Alrighty, what's up, gents? How we doing?
What's up, Reginald?
You've got the laryngitis this time?
How's that? I have a Spider-Man.
You have Spider-Man?
Venom.
You've got a symbiote?
Freaking Venom.
It's rough. Sorry, buddy. I don't know who's really going to be here today, so we're just going to have to pick people up.
I'm just pinging people at random.
That seems reasonable.
Where's A?
Probably asleep.
Why now?
You're just...
Oh.
What's RTA running?
Maybe I got there.
No.
Alrighty, boys. I'm here. You volunteer at tribute? By you, do you mean anyone or good players? Hey, Blood Snow, how you doing? I think we can probably take one other person along with the 3 of us that are in chat. So if you want to come join us, that'd be fine. I'm gonna just need somebody. So if you're looking to get a game in, I think that's gonna be okay. I think. Hold on, let me look at what my actual rank is.
Compliments of the 53rd.
I am 34. So
you're both 30.
Reginald only has to win 6 games in a row.
that's right.
Maybe
So
5 games
that's not happening anyway. It could, but I'd have to play with I'd have to play with like I would have to play with the dream team. Make that happen for sure.
I mean, you could just ask online to play and get them to play Spam Grand.
Get them to play Spam, yeah.
Every single game.
There you go. Sounds like Jazzy's hopping in, so we've got Jazzy. I will do what we did last time. It worked very nicely. And we'll get you in today, Soggy, as well, and anybody else who wants to play.
Are you gonna shoot your last pistol?
Of course, every time.
Right.
Hang on.
Are we doing your map on mine?
Finder, Mortis Trials, list party. There we go, boys. Jazzy, just hunt down my Mortis Trials, and you can jump in that way if you're not already on my friends list or whatever. I don't remember if you have my Discord or not, so you can hop in there as well and just make it as easy on yourself. Second Zealot or Psyker. Gents, do we want a bubble Psyker or do we want another Zealot?
I do not know.
Like anything.
I think you should play which you prefer. Let's go with that. I think it'll be okay either way.
We hate burgles.
We do hate Burgles, so maybe
bring Bubble, bring Bubble.
Bring Bubble just because I hate Burgle. How's that? Purely selfish reasons. Total Burgle death. You're on Bubble Psyker duty. And I'm responsible for Thammering.
And I'll just...
Hey, Levidlita. We'll get you in a game today, too. We're gonna run a couple havocs real quick. To try and rank me up a little bit. I theoretically have to win 6, but...
5.
It is
5.
not for me to speak
I suppose it is 5.
I am to provide you every courtesy.
That's right.
Yes, most convincing.
Yeah, I'm using that right now.
Be assured that I am prepared to sacrifice all of you.
I will summon him to play later.
The purple rituals or purple red?
It's fine. I kind of like playing Bubble Psyker, I'm not gonna lie. I think it's fun. I think it's probably one of his most fun builds. Just do purple rituals. I think that's easy enough. As long as we don't get really unlucky with spawn placement for a ritual.
I mean, it's excess words.
I'm going to read what Lovelita just said, since I don't speak a lick of Spanish, is just let me know when it's my turn. That's how I'm going to choose to interpret that. I don't know why this mod is so busted, but Gomorka has an extra chainsword front on his chest for no particular reason. I didn't really, like, intend to leave the weapon customization mod on. I was just using it briefly for some testing purposes. And then it's just, I forgot to turn it off. So here we are.
Oh.
Excise Vault Spireside 13 has been misappropriated as a contagion silo. A sample is required. You are to obtain said sample.
And running the Lucius.
Comes via a servitor colony. Interrogate it to retrieve the cipher ident you require. Utilize the pneumatic conveyor to deliver the samples to other operatives. Extraction is then authorized.
Get some
Lightsped, rituals, poxgas. Oh god.
Better have your filter plugs in if the atmospheric shield collapses.
Right. I feel my spirits lift. Although I'm sure dark deeds await.
See it out beyond the high skin. Skies to kill for. And I have.
Behold the desolation that transpires when a land turneth from the Emperor's light.
Acquire cipher ident from servitor colony. Proceed to vault and bypass security. Proceed at once.
My winners will die.
Wanted to see how many hits it would take.
The Rangers heresy ends. My siege
Dorn? I think you're gonna die because I'm surrounded by hit mass. Oh, okay. Well, I'm dead. It's what? It's a EU server? Oh, that was an inauspicious start.
It was just the warm-up.
Oh. Hammer gameplay will make work go by quicker. Thanks, Lucid. I thought you were supposed to carry me, Dorn. I thought I was going to be carried. I believe you literally said...
You want to be carried? I can carry you.
Yeah, I literally... I literally heard you say, I will carry you. Gamorka and I will carry. And then here I am, and you're down in the first millisecond of gameplay.
Which map is it? Which map?
Guess it's like 13.
Agatha laughs. Agatha's laughing at you right now.
Oh, I'm out of memory.
Amazing. That explains why you didn't remember to carry me.
It's Vault again. Just Vault. I love Vault. I hate Vault.
Backside's Vault. I love maps that are hard.
Please state your
Some people do
objective.
fine earlier until...
Oh, until I showed up and
The
somehow it's all my
psychic.
fault. Yeah.
Until the psychic instantly died. Then we lost. I think it was a double ritual, or the cultists were going for the trust and like DPS.
I see.
Moment.
I like that just everyone has a chain swords and a dueling sword stuck to them with this mod on currently. I don't understand. I think I'm just going to turn off the can see people's weapons thing. I don't really need it. I don't hate it, but I don't need it. Send weapon. Visible equipment off. Can I turn it on? Sounds in first person. Save hub. Oh, interesting. Let's turn it off. I don't need it. Was Eggsy's stance highlighting for allies help in Havoc 40? I mean, no. If you're playing Havoc 40, you should be able to identify threats without that. Are you back yet, Dorn?
I'm loading.
Wait, who is this guy? Get on my squad. I don't know who this guy is. Hang on, we're reforming. I don't dislike random person, but we're reforming. Just join off me. Some guy just like... I didn't read. I can just look you up on social because we just played together. There we go. Alright. It's boxers.
You just go same thing again.
You're amazing. No stream delay life on Twitch. Does it run better on Twitch than no stream delay? I don't know.
Straight mad, I have more stream viewers than you on Twitch. Yeah, if you had cringe max.
I'm not gonna warn you again, Aloe.
You down instantly again. I'm revoking your Havoc 40 license.
Is that right? You do know that this is an open channel?
I'm joking, of course. No one cares.
Never mind. We'll have words in private later.
Looking forward to it. Now where'd I put that needle pistol?
Q in this. We doing?
I opened party folder by mistake.
What do you
No, I'm just tired. I'm just a tired old man. Okay.
Tired old man. Here we go. Oh my gosh. It got worse. Now you guys now your dueling swords are chain swords.
should turn off some mod.
I'll have to like go disable the mod.
The heritage
It doesn't really affect my
hideout
gameplay right now, so
agents
I'm not worried about it.
Peripherous excise vault. You are to borrow them. Vault defenses are formidable. To gain access, interface with the nearby servitor colony and gain today's cipher idents. Once you have the samples, employ the pneumatic conveyor to deliver them. Only then are you authorized to extract.
Should be here.
God.
Who Jones wasn't even playing yesterday. I'm so sorry.
Carry not, imbeciles!
My carry
If
at?
that atmospheric shield falters,
I messed with the
Thou shalt
sheet
perish.
settings.
Yes, beloved. It feels
Quite
good to
have.
be out of the depths. If only the view were a little nicer.
We could all use a little brightness before this world falls into shadow.
The funniest thing. Your weapons still have the chainsaws attached to them.
Locked down. Logical solution is to extract cipher ident from this servitor colony and utilize to neutralize security.
Why have you got team right at C stars? Awesome.
He's helping.
I can already see.
Twins.
Spawn C Demon Host. I will try to get to you. I will try to get to you. I am buried inside bad guys. I would like to stop having aggro from the meanie lady. I am screen clearing so that we can play the video game without losing.
You might want to kill him fast.
I agree. And that somehow no-regged my hit, so that's really unlucky. Or I just can't see this person's health bar. Nope. Oh, great. Fantastic.
Veteran is dead! I fear not thy flames, heretic!
Yeah, I don't know what's up with the multi-health bar thing. I swear to God, they used to be able to add 3, 4, or whatever.
I think it's always been broken though, you can't do more to.
I swear you used to be able to do at least 3. Well, this has not been an auspicious couple of rounds. Things are not going very smoothly.
Out comes Pranks.
What are we running for, Tim, what are you running for your ranged weapon?
Avoid strike staff.
It's strike staff. Can you run a void blast staff? We need more control.
Can do.
Thanks.
We need screening.
You need what?
More screening. More screening. More screening.
Screaming? You need to scream more?
Yes. Yes.
Why do we need to scream more?
You know, we need screaming.
What's up, Rapulek? How you doing?
Is that mystery over?
He should do more hot shot shuffles. It's true. It was a great round.
Is that Rafak in the chat?
That's Rafulek in my chat.
The heretics utilize certain excise vaults as a containment
Swallow, how you doing?
silo. Breach, acquire, return.
You
Vault
swallow.
access is limited. You will have to interrogate a servitor colony. Try not to inflict damage. It is the only one of its kind left on Atoma. The contagion vials are too unstable to transport. Utilize the pneumatic conveyor. Then return.
The condition of that atmospheric shield is like unto thy faith, woeful and lacking.
I've got my audio working right.
It's even brighter beyond the high skin. Might even be pretty, apart from the dead stuff.
This place reminds
Okay.
us that
Well,
in the end,
we got twins at the start of
all
that
shall
one.
come to dust.
A bit rough, but
Acquire cyber items
vibing.
from servitor
All right,
colony.
we got Reaper spawn this time.
Proceed at once.
That. There we go.
The Ranger's heresy ends.
That behaved very badly. Right. We're 2 down already.
The veteran is dead. The Ranger is slain. Mighty. Not the faithful Ranger. In the Master's name. We must redeem the bulwark. Master, see my deeds.
I don't know. My best plan.
Vultures, something very approaches. I shall purge thee.
I stuck up.
My doom comes.
There's a trapper now. I think it's over, boys. I have nowhere I'm allowed to move.
Where have they gone? The bastard is slain. Carried by his own. Aid me, or burn for thy treachery.
I think I'm like basic word right now.
Yeah, the healing is really hard. Well, not the smoothest couple of games. Did we downrank me already?
The heroes of old
Yeah.
hang their heads in shame at your failure.
Hey, Khan, you available to play? You like Hellbar?
Alchemy shields.
Absolutely.
Shields.
I'm trying to bring. Well, you know, Khan. I want Khan to come carry me. Well, I was promised to carry by Gorka and Dorn, but I can't help but notice that they're busy being down. I'm just giving you guys maximal shit because even though I know you were being tongue-in-cheek about carrying me, I think it's funnier.
As a contagion silo. Breach, acquire, return. Vault defenses are formidable. To gain access, interface with the nearby servitor colony and gain today's cipher idents. The contagion vials are too unstable to transport. Utilize the pneumatic conveyor. Then return.
I just run an Ogren. At this rate. Dorn's ass, don't worry. Dorn, you're getting shit-talked. What you gonna do? He only knows how to play Ogren now. Well, he's playing Ogren and he's not playing he's not winning either.
Right. I feel my spirits lift.
You're busy having downs.
We could all use a little brightness before this world falls into shadow.
In the end,
I kind of like this mod now. Now everybody's using Chainsword, even if they're using Dueling Sword. Or defend yourself. I know you see the chat. Why did I not get my overhead on that? What the hell happened? You got your own chat to have problems with? True.
Come shit took me like I knew. Best
a bulwark! Hold on! Gunner! Redeem them! Hit on the big beauty! Before it closes! Scout shot, Gunner!
I should just have got my life.
Last one! Let's kill it! Liberty!
Chaos Bun and Demon Host fast ticking, so I think we need to aggress. Oh boy, we're getting the Demon Host too. We're triple spawning. This is just unlucky for us, boys. There's the Demon Host. Yep. Oh, what happened? What happened? No, really, what the fuck happened? What hit me? Does anybody have any idea? I was grabbed and there was nothing around. The games are not going well at all. Quite the opposite, in fact. I have had to try and clutch against 9,000 bulwarks 3 times. Sniper shot while I was in his arm. Okay, that makes sense. Tragic, but yeah.
Nice
I mean, I wouldn't have
functional monstrous specialists. 3 of them at the same time.
That's awesome. I would be happy if it wasn't for the fact that we were also having a Hexbound Demon Host at the exact same moment trying to push. And it spawned just as we were pushing, which is really unlucky. Too bad.
Oh. Out of memory.
Here.
I mean, I could do the forbidden thing. I bring out this
Switch
monstrosity.
bot farmer.
Just make Combine a mod. There you go. Easy.
Dead. He's murdered. Yeah, that one was over. Yeah, there was nothing to be done on that particular run, so I don't feel too bad about it. We got Gamorka with the down. Let's get a new squad going since we're on our L streak anyway.
Okay, Doran.
I'm gonna drop and get another squad going. We're just gonna do open games.
Gamorka,
Yeah.
come with me. I have to play Psyker now.
Play Psyker now. You're getting dissed
Yeah.
too hard. You got to play Psyker now.
This
Thanks for the
is
games, gentlemen. We'll catch up
Pando's
and do some more in a little bit.
response.
But I have some people who want to get in, so we might as well cycle. So have a good one, boys.
Goodbye.
All right, I'm gonna host a lobby. If you want in, you can get in. I believe Levelita is next. I hate Toxgas. That's my least favorite. I don't mind the rest of them. I just hate Toxgas. I think Toxgas plays like shit. I will host.
Spare me the pleasantries.
All right, Jazzy's up for Zealot game. I'm assuming this person is one of you from chat since you have me on your list. Fantastic. Who else was supposed to be in here? Soggy, I think, was going to try and play. So you can get in here too, Soggy. And then I got space for one. So hop in. If somebody's got a 40, we'll play that. And if we don't have a 40, we'll just play my 33 now, or whatever it is. Which I think is Foxgas, by the way. A terrible modifier. I understand the concept is supposed to be that's supposed to put movement pressure on the players, but what it ends up being is either you're allowed to move or you have to just stay and wait. It's the worst modifier. It's unfun. The other modifier I don't really like, but I think it's more tolerable than Poxgas, is the one where when you is like the contagious spread one. That's not so bad. Goo is like, you can stand far enough out of melee range with most melee weapons that it's not really a problem as long as you know what you're doing, but sometimes it's really annoying, and you can kind of just get rid of it with a single talent on Zealot, which kind of sucks that there's just a 0 to 1 dynamic on it. Oh, puddles are back in rotation? Great. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of it, but I also don't mind that much, I guess is how I feel about that one. Jazzy, you can hop back in as Zealot if you want, because it looks like we got space. So I'm not getting any join requests, which is hilarious. Guess Havoc is dead for real, boys. Yeah, Beacon of Purity. But the problem with it is it's just you just take Beacon and then it doesn't matter. Which is just why does this exist then? Well, I mean, having a mission be harder for no rewards is fine. That's actually not my problem. Like, I want the missions to be hard or harder. The problem is they don't make them more fun. Like, the Demon Hosts one is interesting and dynamic and challenging. When it's not buggy, it works, right? Like, okay, you have to play around the danger of those blight enemies, right? Or that demon host. Do I want to push now, or do I want to play slow first and then push later? There's a lot of risk reward going on. And it's not, you know, it doesn't prevent you from moving. It makes you decide when to move, right? Did you crash the game? Yeah, well, Zid, I can't speak for bugs. Bugs happen. You know, you just got to accept that to some extent, especially with this game of all games. You don't leave work until 3. I may not be available at 3, so we'll have to see. I'm planning some stuff with JSAT, so we'll see if he's available today. But power outage, okay, that's the I don't get to see modifier because the flashlights that they give you default are too dark, right? If they brightened those flashlights and you were just playing in a smaller field of view, except and occasionally had lights in some areas, like that would be better. But right now it's just you play in pitch blackness. You can see about 2 feet in front of your face unless you bring a gun with a flashlight, which only works when you're using the gun, which doesn't work for most of this game, and then it's just not a fun modifier. The vent purge one is like okay. I don't really like it that much, but it's not as like painful to play. And then Poxgas is just like, there's so many times when you're playing Poxgas where you're just sitting there twiddling your thumbs, you know? I don't enjoy that at all. Rituals punish people who don't know where they can be, and that some of them are straight up glitched. Well, okay, so the glitched ones, yeah, that's a problem. But however, being punished for not knowing where things are or can be is fine. It's supposed to be a challenge modifier. Havoc is not supposed to be fair. Havoc is supposed to be fair, but extremely hard. So you being punished for not knowing where things are is okay. You better figure it out. I'm okay with that. The alternative is not having anything interesting, right? Not knowing stuff is part of the fun of a challenge modifier. I'm just going to take Butcho if nobody else is hopping in, so... I don't know who this guy is, but that's fine. I have a 33 we can run, or someone can host. Light is a horrible modifier that needs to be removed. There's nothing interesting about it. Yeah, I generally agree. It would be nice if there was... the contagion concept is interesting, but it lacks any... But its implementation is just putting burgle glue on the floor, and I hate that. That's not fun. Vigil Station. Yeah, I think that's fair. Vigil Station has issues. I will say that, you know, if you find ones that are buggy and report them, they'll probably get fixed eventually. And then it will just slowly clean up as a modifier. Because I think the base modifier is fun, so we just need to fix the bugs, right? I always take... I know a lot of people don't agree with me on this. That's totally fine. You don't have to agree with me. But I take Darktide as a constant work in progress that I enjoy playing. I feel like it's more... Like, I feel like I'm playing one of those early access games that I really like. You know what I'm saying? Alright, we're just hosting mine. So it's like, if the game's got bugs and the things are imperfect, I see the devs, you know, release updates on at least on a semi-monthly rotation. Stuff gets worked on. It just is what it is, you know? I like how I can't see the Ogryn's gear at all. We got Club Rumbler. Fine by me.
The heretics have Tertium's railroad under lockdown. Almost, anyway.
They must be coded differently, Soggy. I'm not sure what's up with that. They're actually really buggy with the Iron Helm. So, they seem to have a very they seem to not be marked as specials, so they don't automatically hit stop, and they also seem to be marked at they cleave. And if you cleave with the Thunderhammer, it does like way less damage, so it can be a real problem. It still seems to do the most damage to use the Thunderhammer's charged attack though, for whatever reason. So, you know, I keep doing it. But yeah, it's definitely a problem. It's certainly a problem. It needs addressing, but I kind of put that, like, if I was going to worry about priorities, it's not very high on my list, you know? Like, it's only affecting... What the hell? I cannot get my... Hold on, 1 second. I cannot get my audio to go down. I must have, like, the volume set wrong. Should be set to that. What the hell happened? My headset on wrong? No. Gaming every time. Don't you know about wound gaming? Don't you remember that Psyker build where I did max wounds and exploded? That was peak. It was peak gaming. I kind of like that captains have at least a different damage type for once.
I hear the blessed host singing.
Yes, yes. How many gunners? No, there's a specific marker. Well, so this is the thing, Soggy. There's a mechanic called hit mass, and the Thammer stops on low hit mass, on high hit mass, not low hit mass. So it could be that the tanks just have high hit mass, right? And the ritual guys have low hit mass. Like, that's all that needs to happen for that mechanic to come into play. There's also a special marker where they will stop on certain enemies. Oh, I almost dodged off the map. Can I get him? I'm trying. I got him. Okay, we're gonna clean this up a little bit so that we can actually play. Maybe we can get our boy. Not gonna get that boy, that's for sure. Need to reload. He's dead now. Dog is dead. Let's maneuver. Dude, really got me. This seems so cruel. First. Good shot. That's from behind us. Sniper behind. Let's see. What the hell? I saw that laser coming. What the fuck? don't want to get nailed. I'm getting nailed. Oh, my lord. This dude is juking me. I can't hit him. Oh, man. There was fire back here? Fuck. I mean, the good news is I'm eminently gettable, and the trapper is getting gunned down by friendlies. Ah. Alright. And ammonium. We can win this. This is winnable. A flank on these guys. However, I'm not sure I have a lot of faith that we're going to clear that midpoint. Outflamed. I'm getting the res. What the hell happened?
I shall smite thee, gunner! Yes! Yes! Let the Emperor's wrath fill thee, Ogrin! Fret no more!
There's that reload. Who's this bomber guy? I'm more worried about the bomber than I am about anybody else. Total bomber death. Honestly, smoke grenades are pretty useful. I'm just throwing that out there. They require team coordination, but they're pretty useful.
I need no praise. Beauty is its own reward.
Goodbye, nerd.
Begone, mutant! I shall purge thee!
Grenade! Your weapon works better when loaded.
Grenade!
Grenade!
Bomb! Agreed!
That crack grenade killed that Ogren. I think I had to do it. That's crazy.
I shall smite thee, gunner! Hurricane, I hear bullets! I shall redeem thee! Ambush! Show them steel! Stand back your sins! The bomber is
Unlucky. I thought the stagger from my charge would have gonna stop him, but I guess not. Yeah, I mean, shredders are very good. I mean, what's there to say about that? But smokes are also very good. People don't really think about them that way in Havoc, but they deadass just turn off hordes, which can be pretty important, you know? Or not hordes, but like gunner hordes, you know what I mean? Like spam shotting, reapers, like all that stuff just kind of doesn't matter if you play around them properly. I was going for the other one, but whatever.
The flamer is slain.
The trick with smokes is understanding that the enemy doesn't stop shooting if they're gunners. They just lose targeting. So if you put on a smoke, you can move around without getting targeted, but they won't necessarily stop shooting if you stand where they were firing. Much like Bubble. That was somewhat uninspiring. Well, you just throw smokes to where you want to go, and then that works. And if you're regenning smokes a lot, you can have lots of smokes. So, you know. It'd be, I mean, they are smaller, but not a lot smaller than what Bubble provides, and you use Bubble plenty, right? So, I think that's where people get sort of confused. They're like, oh, well, I gotta move. It's like, not as much. Oh, this guy is dangerous. Runner game is insane. I hate Reapers and Mauler or Bulwarks, so. This is in fact a gunner seed. Plenty of over toughness, we'll be fine. The main issue is trappers. One it. Oh, that was so dangerous. Can't get him. I'm trying. Damn. I think if we move back, we can get a revive easier. Oh, I hit the attack, but I was a little late. Uh-oh. Our Ogre is down. I can get him. I can get him. Is there Medicaid up there? Alright, the rescue is already available. Nope. Alright. Hang on. There's a plague or ranger spawn. I wasn't trying to drag them with me. I was just trying to move to a position where I could actually engage from. There's the Plagrant. Oh, it's me? Alright, cool. Can I get this? My lord, I don't want to be here. Gonna take the damage. Oh. That's it, boys. Yep. That was it, boys. Nothing I could do. There was no winning at that point. Ask him. I'll ask. Hey, Khan. You gonna be free around an hour from now? I don't know what that means. Hold on. We'll just get the Google Translate. That's they should integrate. Google needs to integrate chat translate automatically, dude. You have a lot of delay in the game. I'm from Europe and I see everything in slow motion. Oh yeah, I imagine there's a lot of issues. That's totally fair. This. Watch this. Haha. I hope that came through correctly, because I'm using Google Translate for it. We can run it back. I ain't no coward. We're just going to, you know, eat a bit more less range damage. Alright, I gotta ping Khan real quick. You're also in Europe. We play on dude, it doesn't matter if you play in Europe, I'll play with you. I've been playing with Dorn and Gomorka, I think, are both in Europe, so you can come play. You might, one of us might end up with lag, but I ain't no coward. I'll lose games aplenty. Hold on, I gotta look up what this guy said. You could kind of guess, because some of the root words are very similar to English words, so then you're just like, oh, okay, I can get it. But then sometimes, not at all. You know?
The heretics control Tertium's railroads, but we can make
Said he'd try one more time. He's not out.
The sanctioned redactor's target's travelling by train. You're going to redirect it somewhere he doesn't want to go. All goes to plan, you can find the traitor at Chasm Terminus. Then you can kill him.
You played with me with 100 to 200 ping. 180 to 200 ping, you're from South America. That must have been hard, Crossmander. Can I see other people's custom stuff if they're running this mod? Interesting. Or does it just randomize what people get? For fun and justice.
This sector's in the balance. All we can do is hold ground. At least for now. What a Lehman Russ demolisher lacks in range, it makes up for in firepower. It's a beauty, and no mistake. First up, get to the market. From there, you can interrogate Chasm Terminus' auto-scheduler.
Master grant me strength!
Got another range spawn. This will be interesting. A lot of shotgunners are about to die. God, I'm getting shotgunnered through the bulwark. What the fuck? Get out of here. That was crazy. I was standing in front of him on, like, all I could, my screen was of shield. There was a reason for that. I was using him to body block shots, and they went through him when he turned red. I wonder if that's a mechanic. Do they just get, like, they don't get staggered anymore or something, so the behavior is different? God, that'd be nasty if true. Wait, can I shoot through this? I can! Peak gameplay. I'll have you know, that was really lame. Probably the dumbest thing I've ever done. I wasn't trying to do a push attack, I just did one. Bye-bye!
This victory we offer to the master.
Do I have until yet? No, I do not. Scary! I got caught on the smallest ledge.
The trapper is slain! Behold! Mama!
Got him. Alright.
My strength flows from the Emperor's life!
So one of the things people don't talk about with the Thunderhammer and the Branks pickaxe is you get to kill the purple guys very effectively, and so then it doesn't matter how much purple there is around. You can just hit whatever you want; it dies. So it somewhat restrains the weakness of that particular kit. Let go of that way earlier. That was like laggy as heck. I would love to copy the Ogren, but I can't take a Rumbler on Zealot, so no luck for me. Bye bye, nerd.
There is no end to these sinners!
It's probably just a naked horde, right?
I shall redeem thee! These characters dead! Duty! All the master of mankind! We must fight as one! Bomber first! I am a humble vessel of rock!
Bye! God, I went so far. Is that like a normative rule or something that he automatically gets? Oh, he died. Alright, cool. I'm down here now. I know our vet gonna need ammo, but I also need flamer ammo, and I'm taking it as a priority, especially since I was alive the longest last time. Yeah, the healing buff is definitely dangerous, for sure. I'm glad that it's in the game, because it's interesting, right? It requires you to focus anything. Alright, we've stacked enough brittleness. Oh, this corruption. Did I down more than once, or did I stand in something gooey? Genuine question. Anybody know? Or did I like take it down and get a bunch of corruption? I wasn't paying attention. Not trying to be stupid, I just am, apparently. I see a sniper, or am I crazy? Horde coming. Kill that burster in front of my face. Oh, that's right, I blew up a burster in front of my face. That's right, that's what it was. Save the world, I'll make it. Anybody know what is? Is it a new bomber technique? Uh-oh. Yep, I'm officially glad I didn't give the veteran the ammunition, because I'm gonna need it. Yeah, the burster has got to be what did it to me, right? Bye-bye, nerd. Bye-bye, nerd. Oh, wait. I probably should have waited a second, right? To give him the closer respawn. Oh, we should have waited. We should have pulled back. My bad. What? Why? What am I too? Is there a barrel? Did I get hit by a barrel? I got hit by a barrel. Should have pulled back. I forgot the spawn location on this map. I haven't played it in a while. All right, well that's a bummer. I can just res. I know, but I was having fun, okay?
Fires were weak, traitor. Ammunition, a righteous tool.
I missed that one. What?
Trained by its own vile ordinance. Confess your sin! Surrender comes! Must all mutants! Confess not the faithful! Traitor! Doomed!
Goodness, I couldn't see because of the smoke. Please don't throw explosives at the pox bursters. I was gifted a free death. The zealot lives! The zealot was not aware that they lived. It was in fact Ogre. That's hysterical. was in fact Jogren. That's rough. That was so rough. That was totally winnable. Dark Souls? Hang on. Did it give... Oh, I probably gotta put the correct thing on. There's so many, like, little gotchas with putting these videos up. It's actually just so tedious. Hang on. Yeah. Dark Tide. It doesn't know what game this is. That's probably why my audience is small today. I mean, 48 is still a lot of people, so I'll take that. There we go. Alright, boys. Okay. I fixed that. Thanks for letting me know. I guess I got space for one.
You are a poor soldier.
I'm a poor soldier. That's nice. Oops, this party. If you're running Rumbler or grenades, you gotta be listening for Poxbursters, or we get blown up. Case in point. That was totally survivable right up until explosion. You hack, stab things, and die? Yeah, absolutely. It's the same game. Same game. These two pictures are the same. I can't tell the difference. Well, hang on. I forgot. I can be available now. I don't have a fill. Yeah, hang on, boys. Hang on. Oh, it's true. Hey, Ellery, how you doing? Sec. I am not sure if I'm doing the thing with JSAT. I might have to cut the stream short if that's the case, but it's just going to be what it is today. It's all dark slop. It's all dark and it's all slop. True. 100% true. On isn't free, and players I know that are free. Sorry about that, boys. Give me just a second. I'm just gonna be right back screen you. Get wrecked, nerds. All right.
The battle group has engaged in
A soldier serves without hesitation, without doubt.
Just throwing up the party finder again. Is what it is. go. If someone from chat wants to jump in a game, be my guest. We're just doing it. We're just running it down. The thing with JSAT is I think they're going to try and check back in an hour. But they're not... I don't know if we have enough players, so we may not be able to even run it. Duxubot. Alright, chat, you're invited. If anybody wants to get in here, we can win or lose. It don't really matter. From chat, great. Welcome. Let's go win some games. We have Heinous Rituals, Encroaching Garden, and Power Matrix, unless someone has a 40. Unless someone has a 40, we're just rolling fine. Yeah, sorry, Windsor. I know a lot of people work during this hour. I've got something worked out where I can do this at this time. That's why. I picked this time in part because it works better with my schedule, so... That may change in the future. We'll have to see, you know, how things are. But I've been able to do it so far for the last, what, 6 months, I think I've been streaming for. And, you know, things come and go. That's how life is. Onward and offward. I got a couple of Darktide videos in the works, by the way. You'll see them when they post. My time has been more split than I would like. I've been fairly busy this week. Doing a lot of additional stuff. But I have some subjects I want to talk about. I want to talk about the veteran a little bit, because I think he's kind of in a weird spot. I'd really like him to be in a better spot. Oh, looks like we lost one, so I'll rehost the next one.
Do not waste my time.
I think I have 35, 40. Why am I allowed to pick the level when it's not accurate? Whatever. That seems weird. I'm posting. Got room for one. I think I have Jazzy in here, so... Just playing what we're playing. Slow day in the Dark Tides. People must be playing other games. I wonder what's out. I haven't seen anything out that seems fun. I don't know about you guys. Keep looking around being like, is there anything fun to play? And it's like, nah, not really. Do a trio. It might be hard, but we could probably do it. It's only a 32. Pretty winnable. I've won plenty of Havoc trios. There we go. We got Nom. I'll just take this guy. Raiders and the new Destiny DLC. Expedition 33 in Oblivion. Destiny, let's see. Destiny, huh? I thought Destiny was on the ropes. I didn't realize that it was still, like, chugging along okay. Always surprises. Always surprises. What's up, Drago? How you been? Oblivion has been epic. You know, it doesn't have multiplayer. And it's however much it's a great game, I don't have the time to sink into a single player game for hours at a time.
HL1736's cooling system. Power matrix destabilization imminent. It is imperative.
Got out of Destiny 2 after 4,000 hours. He's lived much better now.
Destabilization threshold is reached.
True.
Once cryonic rods are deployed correctly, mark you varlets, the system will stabilize and you will have proven somewhat useful.
I give all the time since you're disabled. I mean, hey, that is what it is. At least video games exist. Could be way more boring in life. Think about that often. Expo 33. What is Expo 33 and is it interesting? Is it a co-op game? Like, I've never heard of it. Somebody give me the TLDR.
No. Then find the release.
I played Destiny 2 briefly, thought to myself, wow, this is like Warframe but worse. Then went and played another like 400 hours of Warframe, and then this game was announced, and I played like, I don't even remember what I played. I think I played a bunch of Paladins for like half a year, and then I just went and played Darktide. Maybe I was playing like Total Warhammer. I do. Oh, it's a Final Fantasy game. I see. Crusher to die. Damn. Bulwark overlapped. True evil. Heal this asshole.
The mutant is slain.
Oh, I got grabbed. I'm glad I took some damage somewhere. I wasn't paying very close attention. I was reading chat. Not even hitting headshots, just falling over.
Impressive work.
Final Fantasy.
Do not tarry, varlets. Proceed to
Western RPG. I think the only RPG that's like really good is like the Oblivion series, right?
The sniper is slain.
I guess I'll take.
I have judged you, father. Of mankind, we give thanks for this victory.
Hades is really good. I liked Hades. That was a fun game.
We must redeem the full. In the master's name, the Ranger has fallen. Medical station. Cast thy loyalty waiver, Slab. Have a care.
Jewel ahead. Need to make backwards progress, not forwards. We can see it before it's active, so. If in fact Power Matrix rituals. I believe we were talking about that earlier. Doom glitch, that sounds fun. Tell me more.
The snarling ceases.
For it.
All information on that subject is classified. It's better that way.
Slay the traitor! Regret no more. Agreed.
Hey Arthi, how you doing?
We are holy Templars this day.
Read that as I have had to reincarnate my Xbox, so maybe reboot when I enter the corridor. It doesn't look like I'm getting the glitch, but oh, there's a hex. Oh, yeah. We better aggress.
Glorious Imperium, we are honored to serve thee.
I appear to have seen.
It's going to explode.
It looks like we did it.
Waste not thy blessed ammunition. Seek a clean shot.
Oh, we did not do it.
Sainthood call me. The open is Amazing heresy. Repent, heretics!
Well, I prefer the invocation version of this build. I thought we killed them all, but we did not. That's crazy. Or does it just spawn no matter what? That demon host is gonna kill us all. Yeah. I thought we killed all the dudes. I saw it, like, I saw them all die, and then he stood up and got us anyway. That's crazy. There's a second ritual on the other side of the room who also fully triggers when you reach the first ritual. No way. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's totally insane. There's 2 rituals. It can be difficult, but I find that I've just gotten used. Yeah, so I think what it is you get used to the timing. It's the second ritual that's always on the other end of the room that preemptively goes. That's insane. So you just always have a demon host. Yes, hexbound demon hosts do act differently. They will wipe the whole party.
Do you seek to prove yourself?
Yeah, that's nasty. I think that's unplayable, actually. So that's bugged. Yeah, that's unplayably bugged. No, it was in the other end of the room. True. True. And potentially... Well, we could try it. Let's try it. But I only have 15 minutes. Alright, boys. Yeah, so no, I don't have too much trouble getting the heavies off. I find that I've figured out the timing intuitively of all the enemies around, and it's not a big deal. So... my feeling is that I learned how to play around on having thy wrath, and I'm good enough to do it most of the time. I rarely get hit when I'm charging up heavies anymore, and if I do, you know, I can play around that. But yeah, I'm gonna probably have to abandon this if we don't just lose, because I'm gonna go get a game in with JSAT and test some stuff out. So I'm gonna have to end the stream a little early today, boys, because I'm gonna just go get some stuff done. I'm cooking something up for you, okay? So, you know, I can't always be on stream when I'm on the days when I'm cooking stuff, but I'm cooking up something. I know that seems silly because I'm like sitting at like 32, but it doesn't really matter. We all know I've played 1,040s. And I'm cooking. I got some bacon to do to give you guys something fun to do. So.
HL1736. Hypothesis: sabotage by heretic infiltrators. Facility functionality must be retained. Coolant systems must be restored to acceptable function. If cryonic rods are deployed...
No offense taken. I kind of am expecting to get unlucky on the rituals and wipe again. So that's why I was like, let's just run it back and see if we can pull it off. It'd be fun if we could pull it off, right? That would be neat. We might have figured something out, but I doubt it. I think we're just going to wipe. It's all good. Alright, so once we get to that corridor, we're going to need to try and coordinate in a very aggressive push. So save your grenades, save your choruses and all that stuff. We're going to try and wipe the first one and then rush for the next one. Everybody has the plan.
I shall purge thee! What fury! All for naught! The traitor is slain! That's my loyalty waiver, lad. Have a care! Hey, Gogrin! I shall smite thee! That's the sword mutant! Master grant me strength!
Not taking nearly enough damage. That's more threatening than the flagrant, honestly. Ah. He's pinged at least. Perfect. It's fine. I'm just hurling my my attacks into this guy on purpose because I was in the middle of until. So it didn't, as long as I delivered DPS, it didn't really matter to me. Now I have to be a bit more careful though, because I don't have until. Where is that chaos bond, by the way? Oh, done. Yeah, that needs to be changed. That shouldn't work like that. So the good news is, I mean, I have it on video. What I can do with my streams after is I can just timestamp it, and I'll report it as a bug.
Glorious day! The trapper is dead! I am thy
Sniper double. Alright, how we doing? Cool, we're doing good. Honestly, with enough head taker stacks, this thing slaps. Even on light attacks, like, look at that. Like, I know I'm not the only person doing damage, but, like, I'm getting plenty of kills. And the reset time is faster. Definitely need to heavy attack that. I got a demon host. Yeah, I have seen it. I think that the relic blade is really quite strong, and I mean, I think that it's also a super fun weapon, which is important. And you can definitely do the thrust. I don't think it does as much damage as the Thunder Hammer, but it is very good damage. You could definitely do it if you wanted to. It would be totally fine. You know, you'd be filling the role. Okay, where is this guy? He's in the middle. That's nasty. That's downright evil. Seems like light attacks are the way to go for these guys. Like this. Finish the reload, finish the reload.
See my deeds.
I need to cut this down a little bit so we can maneuver. Did you see that? I think that was like 90% of his HP. Gross. I think he died to just a normal attack, which is hilarious. Fine. We're fine. We're fine. Just zealot things, you know? I'll make it if I believe. I probably could have saved that, actually, for that demon host. That's everything in this game. Things not working 5% of the time is fine, as long as it's not a game-ending event when it doesn't work. If something is buggy but it doesn't really matter, then it doesn't matter. Like dogs doing weird stuff but not killing us is fine. What the problem is when you end up with like something is both game-ending and not working correctly. All right, we're getting close to the problem area. Save your resources. I say while spraying all my fire into this. Fight here. Let's clear this horde first. So many gunners.
I do as the master bids me.
Look at that kill feed. Did we get it? We got it. Down we go, boys.
What greater purpose gives me free desire than to serve the master of mankind?
Off we go. Let's go. Apparently a second one, right? Where is it?
Thy corruption with no shield.
Did we not get it?
They come in such a cleansing wrath.
I guess it didn't spawn. Total gamer victory. I was I misplayed that so badly. Forgot about the self stun. I didn't get lucky. I wanted to get lucky. I wanted to get unlucky. I was all hyped up. Let's do this. This is gonna be so cool. We're gonna win.
They seek shelter, and well they might. The freak is a danger to us. The snarling ceases.
Headshot! Yes!
Oh, there's a fire barrel. I was like, what am I dying to? I didn't realize way too slow. Alright, boys, I'm gonna have to run pretty quick here. I expected us to lose, but we'll push the next one. Oh, there it is. Push on the left. We gotta go in for it. There's chaos spot in here. Go, Rick. Get that.
The abomination falls!
He's still in there.
It shall be so!
I might be in a bad way. Oh, oh! Wait, I lived!
A hound of hell prowls!
Tried to switch weapons to do a block and it didn't work. Ah, GG. GFG. I can't type the other G. There we go. All credit where it's due. We had a great game. Now, gentlemen, it's been a pleasure hanging out with you today. I have some work to do to try and create... Why would I willingly corner myself again? Yeah, no, it was a bad position to be in. For sure. I was like, wait, I'm in a bad spot. But I managed to get out. I was moving, so it was all right. Just a bad interaction with my hands. Yeah, Ogren was correct. He was ready to go back up the stairs. Alrighty. I am going to go put together a game mode for you gentlemen. So, I'm going to have to call the stream early today. I've got some stuff to do.
Hey, Clancy! Have you been messing with my storm dancer again? Something doesn't feel right.
So I'm going to just kill the stream today. I know it's fun to have a stream going and all that stuff, but I'm going to get some stuff started. And I will report back to you at a later date. Have a good day. Thanks so much for hanging out. GG's. We'll catch you around.